You may not have seen it on camera, but he hit the fence in anger. Lynchy is very calm, very cool. We're into the second game, folks. The thing about Lynchy that I really love is that Lynchy is so composed. He's so calm. He don't get flustered. Always have a game face on. This guy is steady. Two serving one. Right now, Trevor, he's back in the camera. He's stooped. I think this shot that he is attempting, this is his pet shot, and it's causing him a lot of points. Scores 2-all. Trevor loves to size to his back arm and play his forward arm. But usually what you should really do is play your back arm if you want to really play a balanced game. Because when you open up yourself like that, top players would turn the ball through your forward arm and leave you standing in your back arm. We had a major upset in the first game. This is a game that Trevor have to play. This is a game he has to play because that shot that he have, it might work with an ordinary player, but it's not going to work against an A-class player like Dwayne Lynch. Oh my goodness, lovely backhand drive. One of the top backhand players in Barbados. Now Lynchy is warm. You can see the perspiration on his hand, on his face. He's warm now. So I think Trevor is going to be under tremendous pressure in this second game. 3 serving 6. Just like the first game, Trevor is out of the box early. He is 6. Service change now, and Lynchy is 4. I think that Trevor needs a coach. This guy Trevor Ifill, he have a lot of talent. He have not been playing tennis that long. Oh my goodness. That is his pet shot. When it works, it looks beautiful. But the thing about road tennis, you have to hit 21 shots to win. Yes, lovely shot there by Trevor Ifill. The shots seem to be working out in this game. 8-6. He's still leading. You have a lovely crowd on hand. Back in there, homeboy Trevor, Lynchy. You have a very small entourage. Managed and coached by a guy called Frank White. Also, one of the top female players in Barbados. No other than Sheldon Warren. Recently played in the Crew Point tournament. Went finals up against Madeleine Blanc. She was defeated by Madeleine Blanc in that shotgun game. 10-9. Lynchy have gained the lead. Nine serving 12. Like I said, during these callouts, you need to have someone You need to have someone behind you who's backing you, who's coaching, who to coach you. This guy Trevor Ifill, has a lot of potential, but he would need a coach. He would need Coach Burkett, one of the top coaches in Barbados. Burkett. He went all the way to Dubai. He went to St. Vincent. So you guys folks in St. Vincent would know Coach Burkett, one of the top coaches in Barbados. This guy Trevor Ifill, he have a lot of raw talent. He just needs to develop that raw talent. And I think he can be one of the top players on the road tennis circuit here in Barbados. He have a good defense and he also have a very good attack. But he needs to play more of his back arm. In road tennis, you have to be balanced. You have to have a balanced forward arm and a balanced back arm. You must be balanced on both sides of the court, left and right. You have to be balanced. Usually if you're a player who is strong on one side, your opponent will exploit your weak area. 16-13 on Lynchy. Dwayne have the lead, 3-point lead. Service change, 14-16. And now we're seeing Trevor Ifill serving. He's bouncing the ball. And Lynchy, he leaps from his back arm and drag that ball with tremendous power to Trevor Ifill's back arm, and Trevor had no answer. See, this is what you... Fifteen, 17. 15-17, so Trevor's serving. $70 and Trevor have rejoined Lynch. These callouts are gaining momentum in Barbados. Where we're seeing a structure is being put in place for this callout. We have scores. We have promotion going on. They have marketing going on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube. Go to YouTube on the Raw Tennis channel. Oh my goodness, that backhand drag was beautiful. It was like poetry in motion. And Lynchy, he dropped his racket in the court. And if his racket was burning his hand, that shot was the burning shot. And leave a mark in the court. What a backhand. Lynchy, if anybody have any doubts about backhand playing, Lynchy being one of the top backhand players in Barbados. 2018 game point to Lynch. 2018. Lovely return by Trevor. 2019, this second game is just as close as the first one. The first game, juice. 2019, Lynch still have the lead, still have game point. Will this game juice or not? Oh, 21-19. Second game goes to Trevor. And Trevor is in anguish. He know he's behind the 8 ball. Into the third game. If Dwayne Lynch wins this third game, the set is his. In the first game, Trevor had an opportunity to win that first game, and he let that opportunity slip away from him. He had Dwayne Lynch 18-12. Dwayne Lynch came and juiced the game. Of course, after this first set, we'll be having the featured match, the main event. Mark Griffith Venom coming up against Baracus. Young Darius Gaskin, better known as Baracus, a very exciting player who's very fast on his feet. And Venom, the #1 player in Barbados, #1 player in the Caribbean, and the #1 player in the world. One of the most successful road tennis players right now in Barbados. Very talented player. 4 serving love. And in this third game, we see Lynchy. Unlike the other 2 games, Lynchy have the lead. Those first 2 games, we saw Trevor Ifill leading. And then Lynchy came from behind, take the lead, and won those 2 games. 2 first games. A lovely crowd on hand. Like I said, these call-outs are gaining momentum. We're attracting not only tennis players, but entertainers. We have the young Dynamo, one of the young talented singers in Barbados. He's backing Lynchy, the Undertaker. He believes in Lynchy. Very good display of road tennis by Dwayne Lynch. This is what you call a balanced tennis, a balanced player. Not only have a good forward arm, but also an excellent back arm. 2 very good tools for your arsenal. Hello. 874. We get a flight drizzle here. I'd like to welcome Mr. John Wick to the commentary team.
Good evening to you, Dwayne. Good evening to all the viewers. Another call out.
Yes.
Right, for the first time, we're having a call out in Bellfield. Change the venue, Dwayne.
Yes. Which is good. This is a good thing. Spreading these call outs around the place.
And this looking like a possible 3 straight.
Yes, Dwayne Lynch have won the first 2 games. Believe it or not, John, in the first game, Trevor had Dwayne Lynch 18-12, 2015, and he still lost again.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think he's going to recover from that first game loss.
Yes, it's really hard to come back from a position like that. It takes a strong player. I must say though, we have a good crowd on hand here at Bellfield, taking in this call out again. And this one will be followed by
the main event. Mark Venom Griffith coming up against Ruckus. Darius Gaskin. Darius Gaskin is here, but I'm not seeing Venom. Maybe he's hiding.
Oh, he's not that tight. He's not a hiding type at all. Actually, he probably just waiting to make his appearance at the precise time so that he will get the welcome that he rightfully deserves.
Right, we into the third game here, and Lynchy is dominating this third game. It's 10-0. That point would have.
Yeah, that's a very good backhand there by Lynch, though. Good control. He pushed that down the line to his opponent's forearm. But yes, the umpire's decision is final. Oh, this is excellent tennis here.
Yes.
Martin, this is good playing here by Lynch. Looks as if he's been working on that backhand that hardly really needs any kind of work. But he's looking really good here this evening. Some good ball movement there. Left court, right court. And not only a matter how he's moving the ball down, but he's getting the ball to just skim the net. And I think that has created some pressure on Trevor without doubt. There we go once again. That lower backhand over the net.
Right now, Trevor's playing the game that Lynchy loves. You know, that power game. The ball is coming low and flat, and Lynchy, he loves it.
Yes, and Lynch is really moving well, I must say. I can understand what he's up to already, the way he's moving. He looks very focused and determined to send a message to the Bellfield crew that indeed Butch Shaw was not a fluke by any means.
Yes.
He seemed looking here to improve on his record. He won 3-1, and this could possibly be a 3 straight. But let's hope that Trevor gives his home team something to shout about and push this into a game 4, don't he?
Yes, that'd be great. He cannot disappoint his fans. This is his home court. This is his home crowd.
It is. And as usual, all the different shout-outs on the side, different opinions. Only in road tennis would you get this kind of combat on the sideline.
Yes, road tennis, the Barbadians are very passionate about it, and they will let you know. We also seem to have some visitors. These callouts seem to be gaining in the momentum, John. We have some visitors.
Oh yes, it's lovely to see. It's lovely to see we have some visitors. That's right. And when we say visitors, you can exclude that, but even saying some tourists.
Tourists, right?
You know, tourists in the place, checking in on this indigenous sport of road tennis, and it's lovely to have them around as well. You know, the game went all the way to Dubai.
Yes.
And really, you would think that the word is out.
Yes.
Road tennis is on the move.
Right now, there's a road tennis channel, the Punches TV, which is trying to promote the game on this channel.
But Trevor is 3 points down. Sorry, he's 3 points down at 12-15. And of course, Puncher TV is the TV that's bringing all the road tennis action. And Puncher TV taking care and covering all the call-outs so far. I recall Puncher TV would have been even at the 2-point competition. So yeah, Puncher TV is all over Barbados these days, covering some of everything. Darren, kudos to you and your team.
Yes. Yes, it was a gift. Some compliment to Mr. John Chandler, who's featured on Punches TV, doing great commentary. This is something that is needed in road tennis, where we can explain the game and promote the game of road tennis.
Yeah, and talking about road tennis, we are into an excellent point here. Very good rally there by the players. Sideline observer calling the ball out. The official umpire standing calls it in. Doctor, what happens like that when we get difference of opinions, as we are having at this point between the observer? Is there any other sport that carries the observer like road tennis?
I don't think so. Royal tennis is very unique. I think Royal tennis is one of the fairest games. You know, whereby the officials see it different. You have the point.
Okay.
You have another bite at the cherry.
Okay. So here, in this case, Trevor has another bite at the cherry. A second try at 12-7 to 15.
More sports.
Yeah, buddy, get in.
Oh my goodness, he saw that backhand drive.
Yes, oh, that's beautiful.
Beautiful, boy.
Well executed, good drag backhand. It tipped the net on its way over, but Trevor had no reply whatsoever.
Yeah.
And this is really good control here with this ball this evening by Dwayne.
Oh,
lovely. But hey!
And this time, Trevor dropped his racket.
That was a very good drag cross-court shot by Lynch. And Trevor was equal to the task.
Yes.
And he returned it to the surprise of Lynchy and brought the crowd into the game, you know. Royal tennis, when persons see a good shot, they tend to get very involved. That point was one of those points.
Yeah. I think Lynchy must forget how tall Trevor is. Trevor's on
Oh
my goodness.
That's a lovely form. Whoa. What a shot there by Trevor. Good setup, excellent execution. Down the backhand, and all Lynch can do is wait for the ball to come back.
Yes.
And this is very good playing here by Trevor. Again, he has the ability to attack, but he
Also,
pulls
he can
back his
defend. He can
attacking.
defend as well too.
Yes, this is.
Like I was saying earlier in the thing, as Trevor, he's raw talent. If he get a coach, he can really become a dominant force in Royal tennis.
The score is now 19-17. Trevor takes the lead. 19-17. Looking like we might find ourselves with a game 4. That's a beautiful shot there by Trevor. Wide serve to the form. Open up the backarm and gently push that one past his opponent. This is good stuff here by Trevor. Well done to Trevor. Good tennis there by Trevor. Pushing this into game 4 now. With Lynch leading 2-1. I think that win and should do some level of confidence here for Trevor. Don't you?